So let's learn about the Jewish myth, magic, and mysticism by Rabbi Jeffrey W. Dennis. So we're going to learn about heaven. It's called Shemayim in Hebrew. The abode of God and God's celestial court. Sometimes, but not always, it is thought also to be the place of Gan Eden, the afterlife abode of the righteous dead. The notions that heaven are structured into a hierarchy of seven compartments is a common belief, classical and late antiquity. It may have its roots in the seven obvious heavenly structures: the moon, the sun, the planets, visible to the naked eye, and the stars. Though Jewish descriptions of the seven layers do not generally conform to this purely astronomical scheme of the heavens, thus in Jewish writings the planets and stars are generally confined to a single level. Rather, Jewish traditions of the heavenly hierarchy are based on either angelology, segmenting the heavens according to the class of angel that inhabits it, or parsing it according to the many unseen heavenly functions and phenomena like sources of precipitation, the abodes of the dead, and celestial residences. So we'll tell you that a lot of this comes from the Apocrypha, Dead Sea Scrolls, the songs of the Sabbath sacrifice. Now, the names of the different levels of heaven are in the Talmud are Violin, Rakia, Shakim, Zavul, Ma'on, and Makon, and Aravot. This tells you where in the Talmud. Each level is separated from the other by a distance of 500 years. Gudalat Moshe, Re'ot Heskel, Yeheskel. So that should be Ezekiel, I think. An early work in Hakalot literature. Most people do not, in Judaism, are not privy to the Hakalot literature, but this gives you all the different places. I don't have much time to get into all of it, but the throne of glory in the seventh palace slash heaven in one Agadah, there are actually seven chariot thrones, one in each level. In the Zohar, the seven heavens are equated with the lower seven sephirot. That's the 10 dimensions of the Eitz Hayim tree of life reality. It tells you where in Zohar you can find this. It also says sea palace. And then there's the heavenly academy, which you come across a lot in the Zohar, the heavenly yeshiva. So heaven is definitely a Jewish concept. There are people out there that will say there's no such thing as heaven in Judaism, but there is. It might not be spoken of in your sect, but it does exist. Mostly in traditional Orthodoxy, they will go into it if you talk to your rabbi or if you go to yeshiva. So enjoy.